Hi, Jackie here, showing a layout for A Little Magpie using Simple Stories book fair collection. For this layout, I am mainly going to be using the 12 by 12 tag sheet paper, or the tags that I've got left from that sheet of paper. I've cut a couple out already, and I'm going to use the tags as layered background. Obviously, I'm not going to show you me cutting every single individual tag out. So I'll just start by showing you what I'm doing. The photograph is taken of James on his first day of school, secondary school, which is 2008, so it's going a while back. And so, yes, like I said, I'm going to cut apart all these tags. I want to use as many of the tags as I can on this layout. There's one or two tags that are not appropriate. I think I show one that's the yellow bus, which is mainly American. We don't have a yellow bus to take people to school. And actually, James used to walk to school. I don't use that tag. Oh yes, I do use that tag. I think I turn it upside down, but I will show you as I go along. So here I have. I've cut all the tags out and I've all punched at the top, and then I'm just going to try and position them on the background, in some sort of order, or random order, if you will, on the background, and have my photograph. It does. I was going to put it on the left, but it does come into the centre more by the time I've messed around with all these tags. It always seems to me a really simple process of putting tags on a layout, but when I'm looking at it and doing it, I think when I'm doing it for the video, it took me ages, and I don't know why. That's the one where I said I don't need the yellow bus showing. So I've just turned that round and just so I've got the decorative edge on the back and top on the back. I apologise now. I've not been well this past week. I've had a really bad cold, so I'm still a bit sniffly and a bit croaky as well. But I hope you can understand what I'm saying. So I think that's basically what I'm going to do with the tags. There is one tag, that big one that says top of the class, and even though it's dark, I still want it to appear on my layout, so I just slot it at the top, and how I've positioned it, I'm able to add a die cut piece over the top so you can't see the large words underneath it. So what do I do now? So yes, so what I was going to do, I was going to go around the front of each of the tags and add a piece of 3D foam to just underneath it all, so that it gives it some dimension off the page. But I only did one, and then I realised it was easier for me to do it later on. So here I am, just putting a small amount of double-sided tape onto the tags, and then pushing them into place. Because I've not got a lot of adhesive on the tags, they're easy to pull apart if I've not got them in the position that I want them to. And then I just put them into sort of a try and keep into the idea of what I did originally. I've still not stuck it down onto my cardstock. It does get stuck down to my cardstock, and I'll show you what I do, how to get my photograph. So I wanted to position my photograph more or less in the centre, underneath where it says School's Rule. And I wanted that bird with the glasses on the right-hand side. Again, just a small amount of double-sided tape, and it'll just position into place. I did put this one where it says Reach for the Stars, the one on the left-hand side. I did stick that down, but only because I've only got a small amount of glue. It's only a temporary sticking, and I'll take it up. I'll take it up shortly, and put it down at the very end. And it just helps me by taking it up. It helps me to get my photograph in position, and then I can just tuck that behind. So I do stick it down like I said, it's only temporary sticking down because it's only got a small amount of glue on the on the tag, sorry. So I think that's all my layouts, my layers done. Let me just count how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I've used 10 of the tags on my layout. Oh, and actually I've done 11. I've used 11 tags on my layout because I've used one differently. So here I was going to put the I was going to stick everything together. Realised that it was just making it awkward and everything was slipping. So I thought, right, just stick it all together, press it all down, and then I can add the 3D glue. I can add the double-sided tape to the back, and then actually get it stuck down onto my cardstock. And before I did that, this is where I added the 3D form just underneath the circle bits, the whole bits of the tags, and it just helps raise the tags off the page. So again, I'm using my ruler, my T-screw roller, to try and line it up. I don't know why I use a ruler because it always ends up looking wonky anyway. But I do try. At least I do try. I've even bought a new ruler actually because I thought my other one was bent. But I've still got I still think it's not straight. So at the front, so this is where I've just taken off that left tag that says reach for the stars, and now I'm going to just back the photograph with some pattern paper. My photograph is printed at home, and it's a size 3x4 and with a white border. So now I'm just going to add some foam pads to the back of my photograph. Again, just give it a bit more added dimension, and then it gives me the choice of having to tuck things behind if I wanted to. So I'm going to put that down in the middle, more or less. Well, it's not more or less. It's under the tag that says school rules, and to the left of the owl. And then I can come in with the tag that I took off that says reach for the stars, and it can just slot in behind. Just made it a bit easy for me when I was trying to place where I wanted that photograph to go. Now my layout's nearly more or less finished here. I'm just going to go through the form thickers, and I was going to use one that says first day, but I went back and used one that says back to school. Before I'd done that, I wanted to add a small piece to have journaling. So I used one of the tags. I cut about 1 inch off the bottom and turned it upside down, and it's just going to go at the bottom right of my photographs, as you can see. I'm still trying to figure out if I can add more tags to it as well. Now in my die cut pack, there was a die that says die cut piece that says first day. Again, I've just added some 3D foam and added it over the top of that dark tag at the top, so you can't see the wording. And then I am going to find some embellishments, just do a small cluster to the right hand side of the tag where I'm going to add a bit of journaling. So again, just going through my foam thickers, and there's this pointer finger, and also this is where I've found the one that says back to school. I also found a little what's it called, paper clip for the top, bulldog clip for the top of the photograph. I have found this apple with a worm coming out. I did put it at the bottom, but I move it to the top. You'll see that in a minute. Another red piece that I put, it's time to learn, a phrase sticker that I just put at the left hand side. And then I find 2 pencils, so I've just moved the apple to the top there. Then I find 2 pencils, and I've just put them underneath the photograph. I did figure out I'm going to put them to the side, but no, they end up going just straight underneath the photograph, just as added interest. I do put a star down, as we can see on the in the background. There was a star, a puffy star, but there was only one, so I ended up taking it off and adding something else. So I've gone through my die cut pack and I've found these, just a small cluster. It says work hard, a box of with pencils and ruler in, and a little bag. Again, I've added 3D form to some of them, and just to give them dimension on the page. Apologies. I think that's what I do. And then to on the left hand side where that form finger is pointing up, that's got hashtag number 1 on it. There was 2 little maths pieces, so I thought I stuck them down but realised I hadn't, so I'm just rearranging them and sticking those down. And also at the top there's another piece that says every day is a fresh start. Again, I thought I'd stuck it down previously and I hadn't done, so that'll happen in a minute. And then I'm going to go around. As there was only 1 star, I thought I had these brads, so I might as well use the brads. So I put several brads just around the outsides of the layout. And on the brad sheet, there's also this wood piece, which I don't use. I ended up putting that die cut piece back. So I'm just going to dot some of the brads around the outside of my layout. Off camera, I do add some yellow twine and join all the tags together, as you can see here. And then I realised I wanted to put some stars, so using which one did I use? Life Captured stamp set from Here Little Magpie and Fossil Live Amber. Again, I've just added a few of the stamp features around the outside of the page, as you can see. I also add some yellow twine to the journaling tag that's upside down at the bottom as well. And I think that's about it for my layout. It did take me a while, like I said, to put all the tags down, but here's a few close-ups. You can see the twine, the foam stickers, stamping. Thank you very much for stopping by. Please like and subscribe to our channel. If you've got any questions, please leave them in the comments below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Don't forget to go and check out this collection and more over on the Here Little Magpie website. Till next time, bye.